Welcome to Authentic Bemagoma. This is Africa's leading platform transforming minds and creating mental shifts through content that informs, enlightens, and entertains. On this week's episode of Youth and Creatives in Development and Empowerment, I have a gentleman with me here who is doing amazing things. Our focus today is on empowering the youth and women. Lakini kwanza nataka tuambie jina yake na nitamuuliza kama yeye ni feminist. Juu because you're involved a lot with women and empowering them. Do you think you're a feminist? Ukituambia jina yako.
Thank you so much, Magoma, for hosting me today. My name is Jack Owuor. I do a lot of programming to empower women. I'm not a feminist per se, but I'm a son of a woman. So I'll say it's basically what I do. That it's an history that I have from my losing my mom and my sister. So I felt like giving back to society and in memory of these two amazing women in my life.
What's the name to this program?
It's called Transformers Mathare. I wanted to become a priest, so I did study philosophy, I did study theology, and again from those two studies, I also went to do software development. I'm a full stack developer, so I felt like, what can I do? So, but there's a story behind why I'm doing all these things. In the year 1999, August 27th, I lost our last born Winnie, and my mom. I lost my mom in the year 2000 on August 28th. The same, so there's a year after the loss of our last born Winnie. So after I was in class 8 when I lost my mom. So I joined high school in 2001 until 2005. So in 2006 now I joined Catholic University, where I was doing I was poached by one of the organic congregations because they told me that now from the seminary you can become a priest. I joined the priesthood. But the journey was not easy because there's a point where there are three, if you have a Catholic priest, there are three things that you have to take on. 3 vows: obedience, poverty, and chastity. I was dropped because of the obedience issues, not the chastity. So after finishing my studies, there's a stage. There's a philosophy and theology studies, and then there's a 1 year for pastoral work. Right from the pastoral, you need to be ordained to become a deacon. But they were telling me that I was still young, that I could not get into that space. I need more year to go and do experience. After doing 1 year experience, that's how I banged the door and I left. So it was a lesson learned, I would say. And I went home. Life was not easy. So from that life, priesthood was a good life. And then from the priesthood life, I had to get myself home. And then from home, I used to be given, if you're doing theology or you're a major seminarian, you have everything is free. You're being provided for school fee, your transport, the food, everything is free, and you live like the best. The priesthood gives you the best of life you want to do. Good housing, everything. So when everything dropped, I had now to restart my life as I was back at home. Start now digging. How you have to dig. So there's no money
from
at
scratch.
Home. From scratch,
Yeah.
So after staying home for 2 years, I felt now let me now get another life. So in getting this life, I got into Mathare slums, where I had a friend of mine, and also got some of my relatives there. So the story started there, where now I now felt like empowering community. So I became a champion for HeForShe. I got life in the slums for like having a meal a day was a luxury to them. Yeah. Being that I was well educated, now going there, living in an iron sheet 10 by 10. Like you would hear the next neighbor, what they are doing at night, or everything is congested, is confused. I stayed there for 9 years, and during this time is when I realized there's a need for now giving back to society. So with my knowledge in theology and philosophy was not enough. I got Moringa School, who gave me another chance to study, and 1 year proper studying of the software development. So I felt the need. Now can I be able to do this as an individual? Then I find individuals who these ladies like you and some men whom I put the idea that, bro, now I have to give back to society. But now, because my first year in philosophy, I get back to philosophy, I was reading about the Aristotle and the Plato. And the thing that if you want to transform or change somebody's life, don't give them a lot of words. Yeah. Try to get hold of you, and then in your head, if I transform your head, you are who you are through your head.
The mind is everything.
Mind is everything. So if you say that the mind is everything, so I said transformation starts from the head. So if you say Transformer as a community-based organization that I formed in Mathare, that is a philosophical meaning of why I call that organization Transformer.
That's a good word.
Yes. I registered the organization in 2018 as a community-based organization. What transpired Transformer was the loss of my young, our last born Winnie and mom. All of them died because of HIV. And the stigma around HIV during those times was huge. And with the slum of Mathare, the HIV is a real thing within the ladies, because a lady like me and you, maybe like same maybe in your age, you get this lady cannot afford sanitary pads.
Yeah, Sex4Pads.
Sex4Pads. It's within the boda industry. It is a rampant thing.
Yeah,
or young person who knows the status, but because he feels that taking ARVs is something that is really traumatizing him or her.
Yeah.
So she, this young person, when you find him or her goes to this den, because it's a drug baron within our slums. So they go take the cocaine and they inject themselves. Do the injection, but that is a very dangerous thing. So I felt, how can I just see all these things? And I have friends, I have network, I have gone to school, I can able to change a life. So I started Transformer to fight the stigma surrounding HIV. And through the HIV, I realized that it's also a issue to deal with the sanitation of Mathare. Every Saturday we used to do our community cleanup with these young people. But the cleanup, I sit them down, we talk about how the challenges are, how they can avoid it. But it was so much, because I saw if a young person, the next thing, if he can't afford, they have to go to the mom. So the mother would be here, go to ECD just to wash her clothes for this family, and then being paid from 8 a.m. until 5. Yeah, the mom is being paid is 200 or 150 per day. That is like, and you have a bigger family. Yeah. It wasn't enough. This is what prompted me now to start thinking about sustainable project. But now we want to have a discussion on how can we be people who are staying there. We are the people having the same answers to the solution we are facing. Yeah. So we don't have any somebody outside, a big organization to come. And I even challenge people, if you want to talk about the issues affecting those people, don't go to the big hotels. Come to the ground and then implement. Yes.
Yeah. So what kind of assistance, what can we do? Sisi wenye hatuko hapo, lakini tuko willing to help.
I want more people to come and try to tell our people in the slum that no, you can do all this. You can become maybe you like Christine Magoma. You can work these. You can work your ways. You have all the potential of doing whatever you want, rather than depending on this. And even some talks. So if you go out, you can able to work. So currently, as I told you, I've trained at least 10 women with the tailoring program, because I have an organization called Charity Connect. One of the amazing woman, Kavita Doshi, is a girl when I shared a story. She really got into it, and she called her friends. She had friends. One of the friends called Ashni from Jikos and Wikos of the UK. We have another amazing organization called Bubbles and Stars in the UK. All these are friends of Kavita Doshi of Charity Connect. So through this, they gave us 5 machines. And after 5 machines, they gave us the materials for the training. They gave us she paid for the teachers for the first, because they were training for 6 months. So she paid for all this thing. And now next week we're starting our next cohort. We're taking another 6 ladies from same slums. We train them from making uniforms, men's uniform, the household uniform. And currently we've really gotten into a lot of clients, because we've got a lot of clients from Budaiga, from Kileleshwa, just giving us now orders. And then if you give the orders from these dresses, so our profit margin is always between 800 1,000 from one dress. So on this profit of 8 or 1,000, I always make sure that at least they don't go to 100 per day. So per dress they make, I give them, if it is 30% of that amount of money, or 40. So depending on the quality, if my work is so much, so they know that if I make like 10 dresses, at least I have 3,000 in this. In this profit. So we share cost with them. So I want them to be able to doing more. But my problem is the space we have currently at the Transformers. We're still having iron sheet, 10 by 10 iron sheet rooms. So we'd like to expand it. There's another friend of ours last week gave us a chance that if we can able to expand, we have a big space, is willing to provide support as in tailoring machines. We can have more tailoring machines there to train more.
And so equipment ziko, shida ni space.
Space haiko space.
So tunaambia viewers hapa, if you have a company, construction company, if you know a place where we can get materials and just get good space, tuweke hizi equipments,
Sure.
The machines, so that the women are able to tailor and do what they're doing.
Yeah.
Basically economic empowerment.
Yes.
Mbona usisaidiane? Unangoja nini hapo, yeah?
And another thing, as a software developer, I want also to give them the skills of making, like, what you're doing is amazing job. I tell you, you're doing an amazing job. This is an online platform. I want to train them on how to make a simple application, even running a camera like this, a studio like this. That's a simple thing they're able to see, to make their presence online. I can train them from using the basic HTML, JavaScript, Python. So if you have this space, a bigger space, that's for young people who are idling. So I'll get them out of drugs, they're smoking. I want to get them from those dens, so that they're able to have their own skills and make their own money. So within our this is the proposed resource center. We're supposed to have a resource center where we can have tailoring program. We have an ICT coding program. I have a bakery, because you can't just go there and be able to do. Within the entire Mathare slum, we don't have a bakery, a community-owned bakery.
Wow.
We don't have it.
Really?
So we can have a community bakery.
600,000 people.
We don't have, everything is being brought in. We don't have a community bakery, whereby you say that this we support our own bakery. Yeah. But within our space, we have even proposed that just a one single room, we put all the machines there. We train more people to come. Maybe everybody is not willing to go into tailoring. Some would like that to know how to do maybe pastry or the bakery skill. We can train them there. Yeah. As they train there, the product they're selling, they're making there, we sell them, and that will repay them. So they won't even think of going into these other activities that are not changing their lives. Yeah. So, and if you have a trauma, because each and every family have a trauma, we can have now a social, where support, where we have a psychologist coming on board.
As well as mentors.
Mentors, yes, they come on board. We have a safe space, because like the HIV and these diseases, you can just stay them into an open space. So if a safe space, you can discuss anything you want. It will just really help you. So these are a collective thing I'm looking forward, not just to me as Jack, but if I go and all this thing becomes successful, I think even my mom, wherever she is, my daughter or my sister or my family, they will be very proud of me, of what I've done so far. So there's a community. Thank you so much.
As a woman here, a representative of women,
yes,
I think what you're doing is really amazing.
Yes.
It's an amazing initiative.
Thank you.
But what I hear is that it's almost close to impossible to do it by yourself.
Yes.
So what we need is support. Space is very important, materials important.
Yes.
At least right now you have someone who's willing to give you equipment,
yes.
the tailoring machines, but then you still require space. So we need guys in construction.
Yes.
We need mentors. The women there and the youths there seem like they really need access to good information.
Yes.
Ile information yenye wakiambiwa kitu wanaona kuna hope hapa. Hata mimi hapa hivi pale nimeketi niko na story.
Ifo tuambie angalau kuje pia.
Hata mimi naweza kuja niwaambie venye high school nilicheza hivi.
Yes.
Nikaambiwa rudi.
Kwa mimi niliambiwa nirudi pale kwa priest. But I'm proud Catholic, by the way.
Yeah. Na I think ukiweza kushare hiyo story.
Yes.
Especially na wale watu wenye wanaona hakuna hope because of the environment, yet kuna hope for sure, then it will and it does make a difference. Mimi story yangu ili change. Kuna mtu aliniongelesha tu venye tunaongea hapa hivi, So I think that's amazing. Hebu tuambie pale hivyo kwenye mtandao tunakupata aje? How do we support? Because tunakujua wewe Jack kutoka kwa Authentic Bamagoma, but kuna ule vyo mahali anataka kujua.
Sure.
Access this.
So, sure. Thank you, Magoma. Authentic by Magoma. I've really watched. You're doing an amazing job. So if you want to get us our organization, you can get us on our website, www.transformersmathare.org. That's our website. If you go to our YouTube, we also have a YouTube channel with an African. We have an African logo, so you can check on that. We have Instagram, Transformer Mathare. Facebook page, Transformer Mathare. Our LinkedIn is Transformer Mathare. Same. Those are our social media handles. You can really get us there. If you want to order, I'll be free to even to share my contact if you allow me the phone number. The WhatsApp.
07 continue.
Okay, my WhatsApp number is 0722 713514. So if you send on the WhatsApp order, we'll be able to reach you. We always go to different homes. And if you want us to give a sample, we can also have a booklet, a brochure. And we do come. If you order, we come take measurements, and then we go back. We do deliveries. Hapo kwa nyumba ndio unakuja mpaka kwa kunakwambia ndio hivi. So this is a program that to support these women. They were part something to even to feed their family.
Thank you for coming here. I enjoyed listening to you. And whatever you're doing, first of all, Asante.
Most welcome.
Ubarikiwe sana. Yeah. May more come to you and through you to the people you're serving.
Yes.
Yeah. And do you have a parting shot for us?
So the parting shot will be subscribe to her channel.
Yeah.
Magoma, so it's authentic by
Magoma. Yeah.
Also, that will be good for us. And I would say that you need, if you want to, like my parting shot, if you want to change, you have to be the change that you want to make.
Yeah.
And above all, trust in your God. God exists. And
That
he can really
is
change
true.
you.
That is very true. Jack, thank you for coming. Guys, please share this video. Support HIV Transformers. It's an amazing initiative. Ina serve community pale hivyo Mathare. Na siku moja pia nitaenda niwaletee videos so that we get to see what the youth are doing, the women are doing. Na mweze kuona si ati tumeketi tu hapa hivi. Hapana, msiwe na shaka. Coming very soon, yeah? Please like, subscribe and share this video. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.
Bye.